Wakisashi's Tea House. Ohayo, minasan. It's Gray from Wakisashi's Tea House over in Japan. How are you doing? Are you good? Are you genki? I hope you are, because I've got a great review for you today. This is the latest issue of Amazing Spider-Man. It's issue 5, legacy number 899. That's right, we're one away from 900, and you know that's just going to be crazy next month. So, let me tell you about this issue. It's written by Zeb Wells, and it's got the art by John Romita Jr. yet again. Now, I've got to say, in this issue, some of the art looks a little bit rushed or a little bit, not quite finished, but we'll say that's maybe me being a little bit harsh, but let me know what you think. So, is the story any good? Is it worth buying? Are you invested in this story? Does it pull you in like it has been for me? Well, I've got to say, I'm being positive, I know, and it's not only me now, I'm hearing more and more positive voices about this storyline. I think it's great, I'm really into it. Sometimes it's a little bit slow, but it's building up the characters, and the characters have got authentic voices. To me, it sounds like Peter Parker from what I remember from years ago. Yeah, great seeing Tombstone. Again, the focus on this villain, Tombstone, is really, really impressed me. I love getting to know his kind of origin story. You get bits of his past from previous issues. This issue, there's a great scene with him and Spider-Man, not going like fist to fist this time, but having a kind of head-to-head, a tete-a-tete, which is cool. We see a bit of Black Cat, Felicia. She pops into this issue, and it's good to see her there, looking great. What else is good about it? Let me think. Oh, first of all, let me show you some of the interior art. Now, what I was talking about. I've enjoyed John Romita Jr.'s run so far. I think his art's been great. As always, it can be divisive. He's getting criticism from a lot of fans, but a lot of fans are loving it. They feel like it's a return, to the old days when like JMS was writing it. But here's an example. It's a little bit, not that detailed. Well, he never is that detailed, is he? A little bit rough. Sometimes Spidey looks weird, and later on you'll see Peter Parker with an amazing kind of facial transformation. You'll know what I mean when you see it. But as I said before, and as I said it in earlier reviews, this story has pulled me right in. It's hooked me from the start. I just like Zeb Wells' voice. I like his writing style. And I can't wait to get to the next issue. So, enough waffling from me. Let's go on with my short story summary. Okay, here we go. We open with one of the Rose's men driving Digger back to the headquarters. Digger's enjoying an ice cream and he's talking about, I got 13 guys in here. The last time we had ice cream? The driver doesn't care about that, but as they get close to the headquarters, they realise it's a huge crime scene. There are police, there are ambulances, there's someone being taken away, arrested. You got any idea who I am? Yeah, you're a Fisk. Congratulations. The car pulls away. Then we see Spidey watching the crime scene from a nearby rooftop. His costume's ripped, there seems to be blood coming down his mask. He's angry. Tombstone tricked him into taking out the Rose's gang. Elsewhere, Tombstone's in a meeting with some of the bosses. They're not happy about what happened to Crime Master. He was roughed up. And then, all the Rose's men were taken out. Awful convenient, isn't it? Tombstone asks, rather threateningly, You saying I'm working with Spider-Man? There's no reply. And then he makes a joke about roughing up Crime Master. Come on, it's Crime Master. Hey! We switch scenes to Alphabet City, and the debt collectors sat outside Peter Parker's apartment. Still looking for Parker? Felicia walks up. Have you seen anything? No, not on my watch. And then we see above her head, Spidey landing on the rooftop. Felicia promptly disappears. Peter, are you okay? Peter looks terrible. Look at his face. Is that blood? And he's really swollen. I guess it's showing the beating from Tombstone. Felicia talks about his heart being broken. I know you're hurting since the accident with Ben. So I'm not sure what that's referring to, but as you know, I'm quite new. I've come back to Spidey after years away. But can I just point out, John Romita Jr., what are you doing to poor Peter Parker's face? It gets worse and worse, panel by panel. And then check this out on the last page. The bottom panel, it's huge. Looks a bit like Clayface from Batman. In the Rose's former hideout, Digger and the driver are laying low. They're having something to eat when Spidey walks in. Holy! He gets a desk thrown at him. Okay, jokes are a bad idea. The driver fires his gun, but Spidey soon gets it in the webbing and pulls him out of the room. We hear blam, thump, quack, hey! The driver's incapacitated when Digger wants to fight, but Spidey tries to talk him down. What if you showed him you didn't take this lying down? We switch scenes to Tombstone's house in Long Island. Your cat doesn't like me. Spidey's there. You don't know when you beat, huh? Spidey starts making suggestions that, hey, you turn us into a team. How would that be if all your mob friends found out? Do you think that'd make them mad? What do you want? Says Tombstone. Suddenly, Tombstone gets a call. It's Rabbit. Boss, it's really bad. Digger's here and he's mad as hell. We're losing everything. Digger is smashing up the place. Tombstone hangs up. Is this you making a point? Okay, I'm going to end my short story summary here. Okay then, let me share a couple of the variant covers which really caught my eye. This first one is an image by Esad Ribic. Great image of Spidey. I love the perspective on this picture. And the second one is by a cover artist with an unusual name that I'm not sure. Is it RC10? Never heard of them. RC10 with a gorgeous kind of anime manga style influenced image of Mary Jane. And then we have preview of things to come. Next issue, which is going to be issue 6 in this new run, is going to be a legacy number 900. So you just know it's going to be a huge bumper-sized issue, which is probably going to cost a fortune, have many guest writers and artists in. So I'm looking forward to it. Not looking forward to it for my wallet's sake, but we'll see how it goes. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed my review. Thank you for watching this far. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about the issue. Are you enjoying the storyline so far? I'd love to hear from you. So, as always, thank you for watching. This is Gray from Wakizashi's Tea House, hoping to see you in another video. Saying, mata ne. Wakizashi's Tea House. Please subscribe.